This video is on Joe Louis versus Abe Simon, and this is their records at the time of the fight. Louis manages to time Simon's jab with an inside slip. The inside slip risks being hit with the right hand, but is worth the risk if you can time your opponent, because it allows you to land the left hook just like this. And there's another example where he adds the right hand too. Here I have an example of the opposite, an outside slip and the right hand cross counter, which is much safer than the inside slip. Louis draws a jab by doing a jab. He is waiting patiently and he easily slips the jab to the outside and lands that vicious right cross. Here is another example showing how hard it is to land a clean jab on Louis with his positioning. Louis has an advantage starting with a beautiful cross to the chin, and just shows how accurate and powerful his punches were. Louis tries an inside slip to Simon's jab. You can see Simon isn't committing to the jabs, but is leaving openings. However, because he's moving backwards, the hook won't reach. But Simon makes a mistake. Louis is setting up a combination and Simon steps forward with a jab. Louis explodes with a cross hook combination, but then lands another cross for the knockdown. This is why it's not necessarily a great idea to step with every jab, because then you're moving into the punch. Rushed by Simon, but look at his positioning and let Simon walk into a cross and hook. You can see Simon is really struggling at this point. Look at how Louis only moves slightly, just enough for Simon's body shot to miss. He lands a lovely cross hook right there and only just misses two crosses after. Louis jabs and moves backwards. He then lands the left hook and cross after ducking. Beautiful boxing under pressure. Here's an example of the right uppercut left hook combination, which Louis used in a lot of his fights to great effect. You can see Simon's knees buckle. Here Louis hurts Simon, and this is how he presses his advantage. He uses the left hook cross combinations. The takeaway from this though is, although you have the advantage and you're doing a great amount of damage, don't get carried away. Joe misses a right here and he ends up on the floor. If he had been hit by Simon at the same time, that would have counted as a knockdown and not a slip. That would have made it a 10-8 round, and all that good work would have been for nothing. And here are just some decent punches at a close angle. I hope you like the video.